I think the idea of picking up a skill or learning something new can be exciting. Living in an era with access to the internet is one of the best periods to live in, especially since the internet has helped massively increase our scope of learning almost anything and being the best version of ourselves. But learning could be stressful, and there is no way out of it. Pushing through the pain you endure when learning a new skill determines your growth and progress. And as much as you'd like to think of learning as a linear process, it is very much the opposite, which honestly could be frustrating and anxiety-inducing. All that said, the best thing you could do is to invest in yourself, and learning how to learn is a good step you could take toward that goal. Being overwhelmed is the first obstacle when learning something from scratch. This usually stems from the fact that we immediately start to look at where we would be if we successfully learned what we set out for, which is a long way to go. It's never a good idea to think of the outcomes just yet. It's also natural to draw unrealistic comparisons with experts in the field we are trying to progress in and feel like an imposter. Remember, experts were once beginners too and have taken time to be where they are. And worst of all, we are just a Google search away from an ocean of information. In this state, the first thing you would feel like doing is procrastinating. There is too much to take in. Where do I start, you ask? You would like to put off your learning for tomorrow. That's easier, isn't it? Or are you better off giving up on this journey? Well, that's a tempting thought. No, you don't want to give up now. It's way too early. Firstly, start by being specific with what you want. You want to start an online business. You want to become a UX designer, or maybe a video editor. Whatever it could be, make sure to put it down on paper and etch it in your mind. Next, push yourself and try to get a feel for the skill you're interested in. Details are not important just yet. Keep your mind empty. Read articles, books, or blog posts. Watch videos and listen to podcasts. Get a feel for it and see if you like it. Keep your pursuit purposefully unstructured in this phase. It's okay if you're reading the fundamentals one day and watching a technical video another day that goes over your head. No problem. Don't stress over something you don't understand. The best thing you could do is to keep going. This makes the ride a lot smoother. Things are less overwhelming, and you have the drive to keep yourself invested in your pursuit. With time, you get comfortable and manage to get a broad sense of the subject of interest. This phase will tell you if you want to give this a serious shot. To achieve this, give your learning routine some structure, something like a curriculum. Splitting what you have to learn into sizable chunks helps you digest the subject better, and you know where you are headed. Although you could learn stuff by going down the free route, I suggest investing in a good course because courses have a structured curriculum you could follow. Knowing specifically what to learn next could give you direction. And course authors are usually experts and could guide you into taking a handheld path, saving you much time. Now this is where things get interesting. You have direction, okay, but you should also know you're making progress in some quantifiable sense. And to do that, you have to test yourself because a large part of learning is problem solving. Do this by giving yourself mini challenges. Learn just enough to get your hands dirty. Remembering what you learned is also very important. Relearning what you already learned would help connect or strengthen neural connections in your brain. Learning isn't linear. There will be times when things won't make sense. That's normal. Don't get stuck. Feel free to move on to the next step if you have to. Come back when you feel like it and relearn something you didn't understand before. Mix your learning and doing. Avoid getting into a tutorial rut, a never-ending cycle of learning. Snap out of it by indulging in practicing what you learned. Start working on projects. Learning how to create an online business? Launch your online business. Go for it. Learning web development? Create a web application. The key to learning anything effectively is deliberate practice. While you may think learning and practicing are the same things, they could, in essence, produce very different results. Learning passively could help accrue knowledge, while practicing diligently helps accrue skill. In essence, practice helps you apply the knowledge you accumulate in a meaningful way.